I think that Ating Hiling means like our desires and our requests to live out our dream.
We can't have aspirations and dreams and wishes if we don't take the time to really reflect on our past. And when I also think of Ating Hiling, I think of my family, but really my parents, specifically my mom, because she was the stepping stone for me to get here in the US. I got here in the US when I was around 15 or 16, so I was very much aware of the big changes that was going to happen in my life. It started because my mom is a nurse. She graduated as a nurse back in the Philippines. She actually waited 10 years before she could get here. I don't think she was prepared either, but she just took it because she wanted a better future for herself and especially for her children.
Especially my older generation of my family, their wish was to always have the younger generation find education in America and just be able to provide for the rest of the family through education. So going to college is very important in my family. So me being here is their wish for me. My wish is just to be able to connect back to my culture. Doing the dances here in FASA really helps me connect back to what my family did back in the Philippines. I know that they miss it, especially my grandparents. So being able to perform for them makes me happy.
My grandpa had to make a hard choice whether leaving his family to go search out his dream or stay in Kalibo. But he had an opportunity in the 1950s where the military started looking for people to help with the rebuild efforts on Guam. At 17, my grandpa was contracted by them, and during that time, my grandma and my grandpa's family matched each other. My grandma wasn't really interested at first, but eventually he got her. And eventually he brought her to Guam. And then from there, they had 5 other kids, with the last one being the youngest and only girl, which is my mom. I never met my lolo, but my mom and my grandma always told me about him and how hardworking of a person he was. I think that especially hearing his journey and hearing the effects that it had on my family inspired me to always work hard, and even when I face challenges, to keep pushing forward and pursue my healing.
Everyone is a product of a generational healing, and I'm excited to see its manifestation in PCN 11, turning it into Ating Hiling.
Ating Hiling, meaning our wish, is us wanting to pass down our wants, loves, and needs.
Last year's theme really focused on our legacy and our past, whereas this theme focuses on our future and our wish. I think having the foundations of our past and also honoring those who came before us help build the foundation to what we can hope for and aspire for in the future.
In the terms of okay, so now we have acknowledged and we have thanked and we have honored those who came before us. But then in addition, there's those who are going to continue the pamana of the future.
Our wish manifests in everything that we do for PCN. The dance practices, intensity, the passion in the art of our decorations, the countless hours spent perfecting a song, and everything in between.
I feel like you can see it in the dance practices. We have 11 dances, people just willing to come in every single week. So you can see it in deco, you can see it in food preparations, you can see it in our media team, you can see it in marketing, you can see it in our fundraising, ticketing, logistics, costume, that all the behind the scenes of what the community doesn't actually see in front of them is all the work that's being done behind the scenes. PCN takes all hands on deck. PCN takes everyone's hearts and wishes and desires to really convey what we really want to show.
There are so many people putting in work and dedication into this event, and it's not just one person or just board, it's everyone a part of FASA. And with all of the commitment and dedication into PCN, our wishes and hopes for the future also go into it.
And it's all about the amount of effort, the amount of heart, the amount of commitment you're willing to give to something like PCN. To others, it might seem just like another cultural show, but for FASA, it's our wishes of communicating our hopes, our wishes, our dreams, our desires, our commitment to our culture.
So my healing on behalf of the seniors and for the future of FASA is that I want them to continue to hold each other close, especially with PCN and even with general meetings. It was just the idea of, checking in on one another and having the time we had together.
My wish is to continue the legacy that the seniors left for us and to hopefully follow their footsteps in leading our Atings and showing them what FASA is about.
And I think that it's not only a hope, but rather more of a call to action for us now to work together and try to build that unity in the hopes that we can continue to preserve and grow our culture as the generations go on.